Good morning, good evening, and good day. Thank you so much for watching Attack Power Gaming. Today, I have for you Khers versus AS Division 1 of Season 9 of Steel Division 2 League. Let's dive right in. All right, here we are, folks, on Orsha East. With on the left, we have Khers on his fabulous Vanguard deployment with 43rd Reserve Army. And on the right here, we have AS on 44th Strelki on Maverick. So, very exciting matchup here. Division 1, once again, this is game 1 of these two players' standoff here. I'm a big fan of 43rd Division, honestly. I enjoy this division a lot, though it is very lacking in certain ways. Artillery, specifically, it only has 85 mils for AA, so it can definitely find itself in a tough spot. But where it's strong, it is very strong. Amazing infantry, some great armor, a very nice division. 44 Strelki, still very strong, even with the nerfs to the off-map and everything. This division can still get it done very hard. And in terms of the incomes, truthfully, Maverick's kind of a nice counter to Vanguard, because you're getting more points at the end of the day, but it's not a hard counter. It's just a lot of times these can really end up in a grindy match, and if Vanguard can't pull out early and Maverick can't push through B, you're just kind of in that grindy game. Let's zoom in here to Khers opening. We have a T-3476 leader, some Sapari themselves, BA-10, Tanko Designinis, Chernos, and Strafniki officers, and Avto Strafniki officers. Basically, he's got every kind of infantry you can get in Phase A, it looks like. Then we have two cards of SG-43s, is this 3 and a VZ VOD? Is that no, that's a leader, sorry, VZ VOD leader. Maxim, Tanko Designinis, and Sapari, Tanko going down there. Down south, SG-43, Maxim Tankos, is this 3, Strafniki off, and a BA-10. Down south here for AS, we have snipers, PTRS SG-43, ZIS 3, some snipers, PTRS Ognim and Cheeky, Gavardia, Tankos, and Sapari. In the center here, we have some PTRS's Ognim and Cheekies, and off-map 152, SG-43, T-3476, PTRS up north, Tanko Desanikis, Gavardia, and a Gavardia DP along with a T-3476. That early 152, definitely very interesting call in there. So yeah, looks like AS going for a little bit of a PTRS rush. We have this early off-map here in this position, not further south where it usually goes, so very interesting there, but it might catch out some of these machine guns, so great call in there, but it probably is going to miss the Sapari and Tankos. Up north, always a very common, important struggle here, and both players having a T-3476, although Khers is, oh no, it's the BA-10 going south, so we'll see who gets the lucky pens here. Will this PTRS get some hits? We'll find out here any moment. Probably won't kill, it definitely won't kill it before it unloads the Tankos, though. These things have some armor, so, but they get out of range anyway. PTRS has taken out this Tanko, though. It looks like well, I don't know what did. I guess it was just the PTRS. Guess it just gave him too much time to do the work. Tanko coming in down here, PTRS doing its work again. And it takes it out. Wow, very nice kill from those PTRSs. Those M2A1s can actually be extremely effective in these situations because there's just not a ton of AT. This 3 would have done it, of course. But Sniper going to take out these Tankos, giving Khers an early flag here. But on the flip side, which flag? AS, excuse me, giving AS this flag. Khers has this flag down south. So currently equaling out. Zooming in up north, the armor is fighting here a little bit, but just this T-3476. Khers is still sitting back, but he's got a lot of veterancy here with his tank adding some, and his infantry just coming in with a lot. These Tankos have absolutely no chance against these Sapari Docs. Tankos being fantastic, but Sapari Docs being very, very strong. Normal flamer users, especially when they get extra reinforcements here from the Sapari. So easy kill there. Tanko's going to go. Strafniki officer, really strong CQC unit as well. So down south here, Khers trying to solidify his push here, and he's done a nice job. This BA, if the ZIS 3 is taken out, then this BA-10 is free to roam free. We do have an SU-152 coming in up north, a Yak-9B coming in to take out this piece of armor here, I would assume. The M2A1s, of course, have no chance of stopping it. So this is going to be pretty big, actually. Now that this armor is out of the way, Khers has the armor advantage. Oh, but the cluster fails to kill that, so it's going to live to fight a little bit, but it's only going to take one pen to kill it, so there's definitely still a big advantage here to Khers. BA-10 up north, they're going to push out this Gavardia DP. Very common here to push a bulge into this position here, so this is a nice play. Unfortunately for AS, I'm not sure if he realizes how much of an advantage he has here in the middle. He is making a push, so he definitely has some idea. Maybe hope that 152 did a lot of damage. It really didn't, but it's going to do the job anyway here. Sniper taking out that Tanko a little bit. Strafniki officers very strong. These are Strafnikis with Fanatical trait. They are just extremely strong. Triple DP machine gun there. Zis3 moving back into position. This is 3 out of HE shells, so it should be safe to sneak up into this spot. It's got 6 left, so it can definitely put down a little damage. This sniper going to definitely go down to this BA-10 Strafniki combo. TU2S coming in. I would think AS needs some more troops here to actually hold off this push, but TU2S could do a lot of damage depending on what he's going after. He's going after Zis3. That's not going to be as effective as he wants it to be. If he's going after these, which it looks like he is, he could do some nice damage. You see these bombs drop. Unfortunately, though, Khers does notice, hits that fallback button, and the damage is going to be severely limited. And AS being a little too aggressive here, getting his Gavardia DP caught out. Up north, Khers actually losing some of his troops here. The Sapri Rocks went down. The T-34, no, that's the, excuse me, the M2A1 went down to that T-34. So luckily for AS, he's caught some of these infantry out, but the Strafniki officers are moving into a nice position here. BA-10 can overwatch this road as well. This Gavardia DP moving in to try to at least hold this flag. This PTRS has a chance of killing this BA-10, though. It is a tall order. It's not the best matchup there. But a really cheeky push here by AS, picking up 2 flags, pushing to a 15-9. What a play there. SU-152 moving into an aggressive position here. 152 coming down again, not doing a ton of damage. It's definitely pinning these things, so AS will have the opportunity to push Khers off of this hill here. T-34 moving forward, though. PTRS fails to take any penetrations. If this T-34-76 pushes off, it will get the first shot on this on AS's T-34, and it will go down because, remember, it is damaged. PTRS does take out that BA-10. What a kill. What a nice kill. The Strafniki officer, though, definitely very strong. Oh, we have the T-34 throwdown. He gets a pen. Oh, will it happen? Ah! Oh, and it gets the bounce. Oh, what a bounce. Strafniki officer, though, gets in with his grenade. What a kill. Oh, that's huge. Failing to take that as a big loss, and now AS is pushed out of this northern forest, and as I'm sure many of you who have watched this game know, getting pushed out of this forest absolutely sucks. Getting back into it is extremely challenging, but AS still holding that 13-11. And remember, Khers is on the vanguard, so he needs to pick up these flags early because B-phase is only going to get worse for him with the income disparity. Sniper pinning down some of these Chernos. T-34 85 1943 now, and that's why I love 43rd Reserve. It's got some of it's just got some of the best Soviet equipment that you can use, and it's really fun. Again, very challenging if you get into any sort of RD situation or, you know, heavy air situation. It can be very difficult division to use that way, but in this sort of situation, it's going quite well because we haven't really seen much in the Air Force except for that TU-2S. And from Khers' side, the Yak. Double M2A1. With 2 of them, it should pin this Strafniki officer down before they die. Yep, there we go. Very nice. Calls the retreat early. Zis3 doing its HE thing. Honestly, I kind of just look at Zis3s as support guns. They don't actually do like an amazing AT job. 45 mil coming in. This actually could be quite effective, but the T-34-76 is going to miss that shot. The 42 deploys. Unfortunately, it's out of range. It should be able to move in. There we go. But at this range, it's not going to pen that T-34-76. Unless, is this the light armored version? Oh, it is. So this definitely can penetrate, actually. And remember, this T-34 already took 1 pen. So this M42 going to work to try to get lucky. It is max range, so it definitely needs to get very lucky. Sniper coming in as well. Looks like Khers is happy to take this. Oh, and it goes down! Big kill there from that 45 mil, getting rid of that veterancy bonus. Yak 9B floating around, was looking for something, probably the T-34, and it lost sight, I guess, before he could drop those. M2A1 continuing to hold this cheeky flag. The Chernos, if they get close enough, can throw little grenades into that M2A1. And yes, I know they don't have an AT grenade, but any infantry within 60 meters of an open top vehicle can throw little like Molotov grenades or something into it, which do kill the tanks relatively quickly, actually. 45 mil taking on this T-34. Now this one has 90 millimeters of... No, it doesn't. I lied. That's not the better one. That's the worst one. 45 mil is doing some great work, but the Yak 9B coming in killing that. These Yak 9Bs are very, very strong planes. Bombs are actually very good. 4 100 kilogram bombs, if I'm not mistaken. TU-2S, though, definitely the stronger bomber for sure. At least I believe. Yak 9B. The Chernos do take out that M2A1. We could see those little grenades in action there. Gavardi DP are able to overwhelm the Strafniki officer with the support of the T-3476, but the Yak 9B does get its clusters up, but unfortunately pins his own SG-43, which means he doesn't get to like surrender this really quick, which would have been a cheeky little grab. Khers now up on the 1311, re-grabbing his own flag and still holding his southern flag. Gavardi DP here in the forest, trying to pin down these Chernos, but he needs to take out this BA-10. This SU-152 is definitely way too far forward. Should have sat way back here somewhere, out of range of this ZIS-3, because the ZIS-3 obviously can take it out quite efficiently at range. Yak 1B now trying to get out. It is still alive. AS does retreat that. He definitely needed to do that. M2A1 pinning down this Strafniki officer. Very nice there. This Avto Strafniki officer a little bit more dangerous if it can get in close. We've already DP doing a nice job pinning things down. We are now in phase B, so AS now has his overwhelming advantage here. Khers down on points, but now has a 14-10 going into phase B with the infantry taken down here, but we now see a wave of troops coming in from AS. AS has the opportunity now. He's got the big income advantage, and we have to see here if Khers has been able to take advantage of his income bonus enough to leverage it through phase B. Yak 9B coming in doing a ton of damage. These are some big bombs coming in here. Yak 9B up north as well, chunking at something I missed. It might have just been that fighter that was flying around earlier as well. So, Khers very strongly in control of this northern flank. This was very important for him because basically getting back into this is incredibly difficult, and AS is going to try anyway, and honestly, this is a terrible idea. I've seen too many players just piss away tons of points up north trying to get back into this flag. Just screw it. Push in the middle here. Push Khers off of this hill is what he should be focusing on doing now and recapturing this southern section. But now that he's pushed out of this as well, now he's in a really tough spot because now he's in two open sections on the north and the south. So really his only chance now is to push in the center, but Khers showing a lot of momentum here. Another T-3485, and AS really has no tool right now to kill these T-3485s. He needs to call on his own. An SU-152 is not the answer here. Not with this thing rolling about. And 44th does have the answers to these T-3485s in the form of their own T-3485s, but AS does not appear to be in any rush to call those in. ZIS-3s are not a super effective weapon against these because they do have 110 millimeters of armor, which pretty easily bounces these shells. Unless they're APCR, the AP shells, it bounces easily. In the center, too, Khers starting to build up a nice chunk of troops here. Now, a lot of them are damaged, or they're Chernos, which are not, you know, anything impressive, though enough Chernos can pile on to a position and definitely do some damage. In the center here, Gavardi DP doing just that, trying to hold off these Strafniki officers. Now, he only has a couple of these since he called them in Phase A. He should have one more card, though, in Phase B, bringing 8 more. The Avtos, though, are out because he called them in Phase A, which means he only got, like, 3 or 4, I think 4. So, he will not be getting more of those, of the close-range one. But AS looking very thin in the middle now. Sight was damaged from the M42. With the APCR, it might be able to pen if it gets lucky, but it's not firing right now, which is extremely frustrating. I don't know what's going on here. It's just sitting there looking at it. This happens sometimes, like a glitch with the AT guns, where they don't actually fire. They just sit there and die, and it's extremely frustrating. This Tanko Komrodi, obviously not the unit you want holding the front right, especially with the Saperty Rocks coming in. Uh-oh. That is definitely going to die, especially with the support of the T-3476 here. And this should be insta-delete. There it goes. Khers capturing back this flag, picking up the 15-9 with this flag, and the flag now up north. And AS looking in a dangerous position. We're only 2 minutes into B, so his full income really has not taken effect yet. He's only just started bringing it now. We finally have a T-3485 coming in to try to start to kill maybe some of these. But the ZIS-3 is caught out by the Saperty, and with this wave of Chernos, that's definitely going to go down. And then all his AT down south is now gone. SU-152 in a better position this time, at least, not pushing up too far. But this T-3485 can definitely reach out and touch that. Probably kill it. Finally, another T-3485 up north and down south. 1944 variants, which actually have the extra range over the 43. The 43 is the shorter range one. Double Yak 9B coming in. T2S as well, coming in to try to hit some of these infantry. Or maybe it's these infantry. Hard to see. Yep, coming in for these. Bombs completely missed, basically, though. Yak 9B's up north coming in. Hit these Gavardi DPs. Gonna wipe these out. Oof. but they do fall back in time, so they'll probably survive. Yep, Tanko Komrodi as well. Remember, fall back your troops, guys. When bombs are coming in, fall them back. If you can, press that fall back. PTRSs are the only things holding the line right now. Oh no. AS crumbling in the middle here. Gavardia coming in, a significant downgrade from the Gavardia DP he was calling in earlier. T-34-85 in a nice position here to lend some support. Oh, APCR misses. Can he get the shot? He does get a shooter killed. Very nice. T-34-76 not going to penetrate that. If Khers doesn't notice, he's probably going to lose this T-34-85. And he does. Okay, so a nice kill there. Su-85, though, in position as well. Yak-9Bs probably need to be called back. Khers in a dominating position down south. 16-8. A very nice push. He's now grabbed this town here in the center as well. These Strafniki officers with the Tankos, that could go either way, honestly. The Strafniki officers have a better loadout with the PPSH, like the 43 variant, but the Tankos got the Molotov. Khers is not going to micro that fast enough, but the damage output, you can see the difference here. And the Chernos obviously be able to help that out then eventually. Yak-9B coming in, taking out that T-34-85. Another big loss here from AS, falling further and further behind, and Khers' momentum just piling on. Man, watching this guy play is something to see. 43rd Reserve, actually a very good A-phase Vanguard deck, because these Chernos help you really pour troops out and have so many troops on the map by the time you're done with A-phase. Nice push here from AS, though, trying to get back into this forest, and Khers really does not have anything to counter this T-3045, so he can't really push out of this woods with this close range units. Not that there's much left of them, honestly. Yes, Su-152 as well. The 76, though, T-34 can definitely kill that, so AS has to be careful. 17-7 now for Khers. Things not looking any better for AS. This T-34-85 doing some damage to these infantry, trying to grab back this flag to stop the bleed. Back to a 16-8 now. Yak-1B hitting some infantry, but this is a lighter one. And AS is kind of patched together defense here in the center, falling apart. He has some T-34-76s, which will do quite well in this closer range. So many infantry from Khers, though. My goodness. 17-7 again from the center flag, and once you get pushed off this hill, you're really kind of screwed, because it's just so hard to get back on it. And truthfully, at this point, AS has been pushed out of every major position here in the center. Essentially, Orsha East is basically one big terrain in the center, and then just open ground all around it. So if you get pushed out of any of these central positions, you are really in a kind of a screwed position. Of course, the center is a much bigger... Ooh, bailout from the M42! What a shot! Wow, that's just a bad roll of the RNG there. Saperty pop out. They have no AT weapon for this T-34. They will take this 152 out, but that thing already fired everything. Now, it will throw his HE grenade, but that won't kill this. It will do some damage, but it certainly won't kill it. Su-85, not afraid to go rumble, though. Saperty pushing forward. Nothing here really going right for AS. His T-34-85 in a nice position, but so close that the 85 of Khers can definitely fight that thing and kill it if he gets some good hits. Su-152 gonna delete that Zis-3. Nice kill there. Yak-9B coming in north to kill this T-34-85, and honestly, once that dies, he's lost his armor support, and AS is not gonna be able to push any further. Yep, there it goes. Yep. And it's dead. Ouch. Now, he did manage to re-grab his own flag, but what he really needs is to grab off Khers' flag here to stop the double tick going on. Tanko Ognemichiki in the center going down, not really doing anything. This M42 wasting its ammo trying to kill this already bailed out T-34. TU-2S coming in to bomb probably these infantry here is not going to do a ton of damage, most likely. T-34 doesn't really have to fear these Gavardi DPs, and a huge chunk of troops coming in up north here for Khers. Although AS grabbing some flags here, but it's not going to last long with these reinforcements coming in. That's really just kind of a bulge in the line. Su-152 pushing into the woods? Question mark? Not sure he wants it there. Does get a transmission damage on that T-34-76. Su-152 helping support. This is where it needed to be earlier, so it could support these troops earlier. But AS has some nice protective positions here, though. Here we go. Oh, 44 gets a shooter killed. What a pen. Khers getting the bad roll of the dice that time. This time AS misses, though, but he does already lose this flag back to a 16-8 for Khers. Just still not going great for AS here. Oh, but the T-30-45 does go down. Uh-oh. Getting a little aggressive now. The 43 getting into position. It's going to get the first shot because it's in the cover, and this one won't see it in time. Oh, but he does line up fast enough. Ooh, and it misses. Wow, at this range, that's very frustrating. Although here comes the Ac-9B to ruin the day of this T-3485. He gets a turret stuck anyway, so he's basically dead as is. But he did take out that T-3485. Big kills down south for AS. He has broken down Khers' armor support, so he now has a chance. This Su-152 is basically uncontested. But in the center here, Khers has smelled the blood in the water and is just relentlessly pushing, picking up an 18-6, a triple tick, just absolutely destroys your points. Even a minute of that takes out like a quarter of your points. It's awful. Su-152 moving up to catch all these infantry out. Should be very nice, actually. This T-3485, though, still lurking about. He's got to be careful. He will be able to delete a lot of that, though, up north. But Khers does not care, picking up the 18-6 once again. A T-3485 trying to stem the tide. There's just so many infantry, though. It doesn't even... This one tank will make very little difference. AS trying to push into this woods here to recapture this southern flag. This 18-6 continuing to burn through his points at an alarming rate. Su-152, though, just chunking these infantry. Finally, Khers calls it quits on this push at the moment. T-3485 coming in once again to take out this Su-152. Gababui does significantly less damage, though, now that they're retreating. But, man, 19-5. I have not seen this in a Div 1 game in quite a while. Khers is absolutely rolling AS up right now. There's like no more flags back here to capture. He's hid this T-3485 in this wonderful position. When he pushes forward, he's going to get flanked by this T-3476. Sorry, I said 85, excuse me. T-3476 pushing back into this woods because he realized there's nothing here to stop him, although this Gavardia here does have an AT grenade that can kill that off very easily if he can get into range. That is the question. Can he get into range? Still the 19-5 continuing to just burn away at AS's life force here. Avto officers, very, very dangerous, although they don't take a grenade to the face very well. So that should definitely do the damage he needs. And he wipes those out. AS back into this wood, but the Cherno's still holding the flag, which is the whole point of this push here. T-3485 coming in will be able to kill this Su-152 the second it picks up on it here. But it looks like the Su-152 is going to get lucky for now. Yak-9B is flying freely. AS does not have the points to invest into AA, but it's basically irrelevant. Oh no, the Yak-9B takes out the Su-152. This thing has done so much work, and AS's underinvestment in AA showing its damage now. Finally, we have a 37 coming in, but too little too late at this point. The triple tick continues to just burn away. We're already down to a minute and a half left on AS here. And we're now in Phase C, and I don't see any way he comes back. I didn't see real much of a way to come back 5 minutes ago, but now it truly is sealed because he's lost his Maverick income. So now it's just a matter of time for this triple tick to burn through his remaining tickets. What another masterclass from Khers. I'm so glad I picked up this game again to watch. Watching Khers play is really something else. I honestly don't even 100% know how he does it. It's just such relentless aggression. I mean, he plays very well, as all the Div 1 players do, but like, he does make micro mistakes. It's not like he never messes up. Despite that, he just makes so much progress and pushes so hard. He's all over the map all the time. Like, his clicks per second, clicks per minute must be insane. 17-7, AS finally bringing it back to at least a double tick bleed. But again, even now, Khers is technically getting a higher income than him, so it's not going to get any better. With Khers in just dominating positions all over the map, Su-85 going to take out these Su-76s, and that will be the loss of the last of his armor here in the center, and he's not going to have the points really to call on something like a T-3045, which already went down probably to that Su-85. Yak-9B clustering these infantry just to pick up the flag. Doesn't need it though. 18-6 again. Huge chunk of infantry pushing in here. All these infantry have died. T-3485 pushes forward. Gavardia did kill that T-3476, but it's just been replaced by something worse. 19-5 again. 30 seconds left here for AS. And an absolutely dominating victory here by Khers. Every time he comes out of A phase and it doesn't look like he's in any sort of incredible position, and then it just like snowballs out of nowhere in Phase B, and it's so insane to watch. Yeah, we have a major defeat, something you don't see very often on the scoreboard here. Khers 2,910 kills versus AS's 1,605. Quite a decisive performance here by Khers again. You can see just some great kills all the way across. BA-10 picking up a whole bunch. Yak-9B killing some things there with its bombs. T-3485 doing some excellent work. Yeah, just everything picking up kills. Yak-9B killing these 2 tanks off. Got T-3485 doing some nice work. I mean, just again, all around, very impressive performance here from Khers. On AS's side, a couple Gavardi DP did okay as SU-152 ticked off some Chernos, but that's not like anything very impressive. So yeah, tough game there for AS. Very impressive game there for Khers. Just excellent. Just an excellent match. If you guys enjoyed that, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting over on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, guys, and have a fantastic day.